What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel where transparency meets trading. If you're new here, my name is Tiana, and I am sharing my journey to getting max allocation funding with my funded futures. Now, before we begin with this week's video, I want to make a disclaimer. I have a lot of people asking me why I switched from Forex to futures, and I just want to say that I did not switch. I trade both. I trade both Forex and futures, and here's why. The reason that I started trading futures, well, for those of you that are new here, I've been trading Forex for about 3 years now. Studied 2 years. My mentor is Jessica Lang. I have been live trading for 1 year. The reason this year in about February, March, I switched to trading futures was because of the prop firm industry. If you are not aware, a lot of prop firms in the Forex space started shutting down due to US regulations. A lot of them brokers started being taken off of MT4, and it was just a lot of uncertainty in that field and in that area, and too much uncertainty for me. I lost my funded accounts with the funded trader, which is something that I don't want to go through again. And with the futures market, they are more regulated, which means there's a less likely probability that I'm going to lose my money, my hard-earned money, and all of my time and hard work that I've been putting into getting these funded accounts. Now, the second thing that I want people to know is I am still trading Forex pairs with futures. I feel like a lot of people in the Forex space, they get a little bit confused, or they don't know that you can still trade Forex pairs with futures. So to me, I don't feel like I really made a switch or a change at all. All I trade is GU and UCAD, which are the same pairs that I'm trading on futures. The market is the same, the charts is the same. I'm using the same strategy. It's just a different platform. So let me be clear. I trade both Forex and futures. I'm trading futures prop firms to build my capital, and I am trading Forex, foreign exchange market, with my personal accounts that I use. So I just wanted to say that because I feel like a lot of people are confused on that. I am still trading Forex pairs, which is GU and UCAD. I'm just doing it on a different platform to get my funding. All right. So now that that is out of the way, let's go over this week's trades. So right down here, you can see I made on this trade on Thursday, or is this Wednesday? Wednesday, I lost about $213. And on this trade, I made $1,068. So that's about $700 in profit. And we are going to go over those trades because technically I didn't lose, but we're going to talk about that. So let's get into the chart work and analysis. So again, if you are new here, I'm going to say this all the time. Please do not get confused or think that I am childish by looking at these trend lines on my chart. My trading strategy is based off of structure, and I want you guys to be able to see clearly what I see. So I label out each structure based off a specific color. You can see in this box here, I have everything color coded for you guys so that you can follow along. Everything in the 4 hour is going to be purple. So these trend lines are representing 4 hour structure. They are not representing trend lines that I'm trading to, price the breakout of or anything like that. These are just representing structure. My blue trend lines and blue zones are represented by 1 hour structure. My 30-minute trend lines and orange zones represent 30-minute structure. So I just wanted that to be clear for anybody new here. And if you're new, subscribe below. Go ahead and hit that button. Yeah, become part of the family. Okay, but anyways, let's get into it. So as I go, I'm gonna label the direction of the trend off each time frame just so we can follow on and make sure you guys understand why I took the trades that I took. So right here, we're gonna start out with 4 hour structure. You can see that price is in a downtrend. We've been in this downtrend for a while now, same as all the last two videos. So we're going to put downtrend. And right here, this little box that I have here, I also use fibs to kind of determine where price is going to go. So this 4 hour structure pulled back to this 38.2% fib level and pushed all the way down to the negative 61.8. So for me, this is a reversal level. So I am expecting 4 hour price to eventually reverse or go up as it's, kind of trending upward a little bit in direction. But you don't want to predict the overall outcome of the market, not just yet, but you use it to kind of give you an indication of where you feel like price is going to go. So next we're going to go down to this 1 hour structure. As you can see right here, 1 hour structure was in an uptrend. Let me delete this field over here so y'all don't get confused. 1 hour structure was in the uptrend. It came pushed up, came back to hit this 23.6 and pushed all the way up to hit TP1 as expected. But once that price played out, now right here, as you can see, price came down. It broke 1 hour structure right here. So price is now in a downtrend on that 1 hour. And then another indication that I use as a confluence is divergence. So right here, as you can see, price is diverging. Let me go up a little bit, or let me go down on this 1 hour. You can see price is diverging. And what that means is as price is increasing on the charts, going up in the upwards direction, it's going in the opposite direction on the RSI indicator. So this is telling me that the buyers, overall buyers, are about to exit the market and the sellers are going to start coming in and price is going to start moving down. So we have over here prices in a downtrend. Next, if we take a look at this 30-minute trend, which is labeled in orange again, prices in a downtrend. All right, so now that we have the structure out of the way, sorry if you guys hear that. It's about to storm outside. But now that we have structure out of the way, let me put downtrend. We're going to talk about all the confluences that went into exactly why I took this trade right here. So number one, structure is always, I only take trades that are in the direction of 30-minute structure. Right here, you can see that 1 hour structure is in a downtrend, 30-minute structure is in a downtrend. So that's my first confluence. The trend of the market is in a downtrend. So I know that I'm looking for sales. Number two, the confluence that I talked about earlier. Price is diverging on the 1 hour, which indicates to me that this 1 hour is about to reverse. That's confluence number two. Confluence number three, again, price reached this negative 27.0, which is TP1 for that 1 hour structure. So that's another indication that 1 hour structure is about to reverse. And then confluence number four, which was the biggest confluence that made me pull the trigger, was you can see right here on this blue trend line, which is my 1 hour trend line. Price broke and retested this trend line, and this is where I hopped in the trade. So let's talk about that first trade that I lost and why I lost it, and then let's talk about this other trade that I took. So right here, the first time that I entered, let's go down to the 15-minute. The first time that I entered this trade was about right here. I did have my trend line down a little bit low, but price came up and pulled it and I adjusted it. But I got into the trade right here. As you can see, price went down in my direction and it came back up. Honestly, well, let me not say that. But one thing to know about futures prop firms is you're not allowed to hold trades overnight. This is something that I am getting used to because as a forex trader, I'm used to being able to hold my trades overnight. Some trades I hold for a day or two before they go into my direction. So not being able to hold those trades overnight is definitely something that I'm getting adjusted to. It's not that big of a problem because most of my moves I do take trades very early in the morning and they play out. It's something that's also forcing me to learn to take my profits as I see them. So I probably could have took my profits right here, which is what I was going to say earlier, but I was trying to wait to price push down all the way here. So that's two things that is really teaching me, but it's something that I'm having to adjust to. So this first trade that you guys see me lose right here with the $213 from last week is because I had to close my trade at 3:10. I'm in Central Time. So that's the reason that I lost that first trade. I wasn't able to hold it overnight. It is what it is. So I knew that I was gonna wake up the next morning looking for a possible re-entry on the same setup. I could have re-entered after the market opened back up, but for me, I'm not getting into a trade unless it's in between the times that I trade. I trade from 4:15 in the morning to 3:10. Those are the only times that I trade. Now let me be disclaimer, I'm not looking at my charts all day. All these trend lines that you guys see, not the ones that identify structure, but the ones that I'm looking for a break and retest on. The thin trend lines are the trend lines that I use to look for break and retest. The thick trend lines are the ones that I use to represent structure. But anyway, I set my alerts on these trend lines, and that's when I kind of look at my computer and kind of check to see what I'm looking for and pull the trade. I'm not staring at my computer all day. I am a student. I go to school, so Yeah, that's how my day usually goes. But anyways, so after that trade was lost, the next day, as you can see right here, I had a break and retest of this 15-minute structure, which is an extra indication to me that price was about to push down. I already had this break and retest of this 1 hour trend line, then I have the break and retest of the 15-minute structure. I knew this was a perfect chance for a re-entry. Let me pull this over. So I entered about right here after price started pushing down, and then news came out. For me, once news come out again, I move my stop loss into profit. I don't typically trade news unless I'm already into a trade. Um, yeah, I'm not placing a trade before news or 10 minutes before news. That's just me and my strategy, but to each his own. So again, I moved my stop loss into profit, and as you can see, news pushed it all the way down. For this trade for my prop firm account, I immediately got out of the trade as soon as price pushed down to here, and I got my 1% that I was looking for, which is why you see this $1,000 da 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 or whatever. I pulled out the trade as soon as it got to there. But I also took this trade on my personal accounts, which I traded on Forex pairs. So this is GU represented in futures, but I also took this trade, this same exact trade on GU on Forex pairs using my personal account. I took two positions. When I have a break and retest of a larger time frame structure, such as 1 hour structure, I like to break it down into two positions because one of them I like to hold for a little bit longer. Especially if I feel like price is going to make a big move down. So I took two trades, still a total of 1%, but I broke it down into 0.5% a piece. You can see these trades down here. So one I made $51.36. On the other one that I was holding, I made $14.24. And the reason being is because after price moved down, I moved my stop loss into profit. And you can see this big wick right here. It came and pushed and stopped me out. So I ended up not getting two large trades, which is it kind of hurt my soul, price reverse. But one thing that I am learning and that I am struggling with is fear of missing out on money. Not moving my stop loss into profit. I do most times, but when big moves like this happen, I don't know why I didn't move it into profit on this trade. In my head, I was expecting price to continue to go down because this was a break and retest of a 1 hour structure. I wasn't expecting price to come back in reverse and start going up, which is the reason that I didn't move my stop loss into profit. But again, this goes to show that you can't just go off of what you think. You have to trade what you see and not what you think. Even though I thought and assumed price was going to continue to go down, regardless of how I felt, I should have moved my stop loss into profit. I was thinking about all of the money that I could have been made, which is why I held the trade and ended up losing the profits that I did have. So that is something that I'm working on big time. But again, like I said, I want this to be completely transparent. I'm going to show you guys the losses that I take, the wins that I take, and just kind of explaining my process. I am not a perfect trader, nor do I want to pretend to be. I'm a beginner just like some of you guys. Well, let me not say beginner. I've been in the game for about 3 years, but I'm still learning. I'm still adjusting my trading plan and things of that sort. But I just wanted to create these videos. So one that maybe my chart analysis could help someone, maybe me talking about structure could make something clearer for someone. And then just encouraging people to share their journey, encouraging people along the way. Once I get funded, which I will get funded, we're speaking that into existence. I'll be sharing my payouts, that journey, and yeah, just pretty much everything. So, please let me know and comment what you guys want to see. If you have any questions, please let me know. Let me know what you're struggling with in trading. I like to talk to people. Trading does get very lonely, especially when you don't have people to talk to and bounce ideas off of. So, talk to me down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. How was your trading week? Literally anything of the sort. But this will be the end of this video. I have already started trading for this week, but I'm not gonna go over those trades until next week. I do my trading, or like some people do their P&L based off every day. I do mine based off the week. So I do my P&L based off of the total profits I made for the entire week. I don't look at it by day. So like even though I had a loss last week, my total P&L was about 700 and something dollars. That's the way that I look at it. So I don't like to show you guys trades until my entire trading week is done. But yeah, so that is it for this video. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. And I will be dropping the next video next week.